Hi friends, welcome to episode 2 of our IELTS Masterclass. Today we're diving deep into the IELTS listening test, where we'll cover everything from test format, real exam scenarios, time management, and expert strategies to help you score high. We'll also discuss a scientifically backed daily listening practice plan that has helped thousands of students improve their IELTS listening scores. Let's get started. The IELTS listening test has 4 sections, with a total of 40 questions and lasts 30 minutes. You'll hear different types of recordings, conversations, lectures, monologues, and discussions, and you have to answer as you listen. Step 1, know the 4 sections of IELTS listening. Key tip, familiarize yourself with British, American, Australian, and Canadian accents, as IELTS recordings use a mix of these. Step 2, time management and strategy. Time is your biggest challenge in IELTS listening. Here's how to manage it effectively. Number 1, use the 30 seconds wisely. Before each section starts, you get 30 seconds to review the questions. Use this time to underline important keywords to predict what you will hear. Number 2, answer as you listen. Unlike daily conversations in IELTS, you only hear the recording once. Write your answers immediately and don't wait for confirmation. Number 3, if you miss an answer, don't panic. Move on quickly. The questions follow the order of the audio, so focus on the next one instead of dwelling on what you missed. Step 3, scientifically proven best practices for daily listening training. Studies from the Cambridge Language Research Unit and case studies from British Council IELTS Training show that students who practice consistently for 30 to 60 minutes daily over 4 to 6 weeks improve their listening band score by 1.5 to 2 points on average. Recommended daily IELTS listening study plan. Minimum daily practice time, 45 minutes to 1 hour. Morning routine. Listen to a BBC podcast, TED Talk, or news report. Take notes on keywords, main ideas, and opinions. Summarize what you heard in 1 sentence. Afternoon practice for 20 to 30 minutes. Take 1 full IELTS listening practice test under exam conditions. Listen without subtitles and write down the answers. Analyze your mistakes. Were they due to mishearing, wrong spelling, or missing a detail? Evening strategy. Watch a British or American documentary or series, such as BBC Earth, National Geographic, or Netflix with British content. Try listening without looking at subtitles and write down new words and phrases. Repeat difficult words to improve pronunciation. A pro tip is to listen to audiobooks or podcasts at 1.25x speed to help improve listening speed and concentration, which is a great hack for the IELTS test. Step 4, how to handle difficult situations in the exam. Even well-prepared students can face unexpected challenges. Here's how to stay in control. Problem 1, you miss an answer. Solution, don't stop listening. Focus on the next answer. Guess the missed one later. Problem 2, you get distracted. Solution, take deep breaths and re-engage immediately. IELTS recordings only play once, so stay focused. Problem 3, unfamiliar accent. Solution, train your ears with BBC, Australian ABC News, and TED Talks to adapt to different accents. Step 5, recommended resources and apps for IELTS listening. Want to improve your IELTS listening score? Use these research-backed resources. Top IELTS books, Cambridge, IELTS Official Guide, Barron's IELTS Practice Exams, IELTS Listening Strategy Guide. You can visit below websites and platforms, IELTS.org, BBC Learning English, TED Talks. There are some apps and social media platforms, IELTS Prep app of British Council, BBC Learning app, TED Talks, and podcasts. Step 6, final checklist before your IELTS listening test. Before you step into the exam hall, go through this final checklist. Practice with speakers, not headphones. Get comfortable with different accents. Train yourself to focus for 30 minutes straight. Follow the keyword strategy for better anticipation. Stay calm if you miss an answer. Move on. Frequently asked questions about IELTS listening. How can I improve my score if I keep getting stuck at band 6 or 6.5? Focus on understanding synonyms and paraphrasing. IELTS often rewords questions in the audio. Train your ear for connected speech, accents, and informal expressions. Listen to complex audio sources like TED Talks, BBC News, or university lectures. Work on predicting answers before listening. What should I do if I can't catch an answer during the test? Don't panic. Move on quickly to the next question. Try to predict the missing word based on grammar and context. Use the 30 seconds at the end to review your answers and make educated guesses. Is it better to practice with full-length tests or focus on individual sections? Both are necessary. Full-length tests help build stamina and train your brain for the real exam. Focused practice helps you master weak areas, like multiple choice or sentence completion. How can I improve my ability to recognize different accents? Listen to BBC, British, ABC, Australian, and NPR, American news channels. Watch English series and movies without subtitles to develop natural listening skills. Use podcasts with transcripts to read along and train your ear. Should I take notes while listening or just focus on remembering answers? Take quick notes only if it helps you. Don't write too much or you might lose focus. Use symbols or abbreviations for faster note-taking. Develop a habit of listening for keywords rather than trying to remember full sentences. Is there a way to predict answers before the recording starts? Yes. Use the preparation time to identify keywords in questions. Guess whether the missing word will be a number, name, verb, or adjective. Look at the grammatical structure. This gives hints about the type of answer needed. What's the best way to practice daily without getting bored? Spend 30 minutes a day listening to a podcast or news clip and writing down key points. Dedicate 20 minutes a day to doing one IELTS listening section and reviewing your mistakes. Allocate 15 minutes a day to watch YouTube videos or TED Talks with transcripts, then summarize. Fun tip. Play English games like Spot the Synonym while listening. Should I focus on understanding everything or just key details? You don't need to understand every word. Listen for keywords, synonyms, and paraphrase phrases that match the questions. Train yourself to recognize when answers are given indirectly, like it's not expensive instead of it's cheap. Are multiple choice questions the hardest part? How do I improve? Yes, they are difficult because there are distractors, misleading options that sound correct. The speaker might change their answer mid-sentence. Solution: underline keywords in the question before listening. Expect the answer to be paraphrased, not word for word. If confused, eliminate wrong options instead of trying to find the perfect one. Can I change my answers at the end of the test? In paper-based IELTS, you get 10 minutes to transfer answers. Use this to check spelling and grammar. In computer-based IELTS, you don't get extra time, so be quick in reviewing. Should I write in capital letters or lowercase? Writing in all caps is recommended to avoid spelling mistakes. If using lowercase, make sure your handwriting is clear and legible. How do I deal with tricky numbers and dates in the listening test? Numbers often get corrected mid-sentence, like, it's 13, oh no, sorry, it's 30. Write them down as you hear them, then check later. For dates, IELTS accepts different formats. 10th August, August 10th, 10th August. What if the speaker corrects themselves in the recording? This happens often. The correct answer is always the final one they say. For example, the meeting is at Tuesday 4 p.m. Oh, actually, it's Wednesday 4 p.m. The correct answer is Wednesday 4 p.m. How should I practice if I don't have an IELTS teacher? Use official IELTS books, like the Cambridge IELTS series. Join online IELTS communities on Reddit, Facebook, or Telegram for peer practice. Take free mock tests on platforms like IELTS.org, BBC Learning English, and Magoosh IELTS. How can I avoid silly mistakes in the test? Don't write more than the word limit, like if it says no more than 2 words, don't write 3. Check for plurals and singulars like student versus students. Make sure your answer fits grammatically into the sentence. Should I focus more on accuracy or speed? Both are important, but accuracy is key. If you miss an answer, move on quickly instead of stressing over it. What's the difference between listening to the radio and IELTS recordings? IELTS recordings are designed with clear structures and multiple accents. Radio shows are harder since speakers talk fast and use informal language. Practice with a mix of both to train your ear. How can I improve my listening concentration? Train yourself to listen without subtitles. Practice taking notes without losing focus on the next question. Try the shadowing technique. Repeat what the speaker says immediately to stay engaged. What if I hear two possible answers? The first one isn't always correct. Listen till the end of the sentence. For example, we planned to meet at 10 a.m., but now it's changed to 11 a.m. The answer is 11 a.m. What is the best strategy for last-minute IELTS listening preparation? 1 week before, do one full-length test daily under timed conditions. 3 days before, revise all your weak areas and review common mistakes. 1 day before, rest your brain. Listen to English casually, like podcasts, news, or TED Talks, without stressing. Final tip: IELTS. Listening is not just about hearing words, it's about understanding meaning, context, and variations in speech. Train your ear daily, use smart test strategies, and stay confident. That's it for today's IELTS Listening Masterclass. In our next episode, we'll cover reading strategies to score higher. Make sure to subscribe, follow, and practice daily. See you soon.